friends, as you can probably see, I just left Levi's Stadium. It was all packed seats right there. 49er fans are leaving left and right. There's hordes of them. I don't know if you can see across the street walking. And in that busy parking lot, which I originally tried to record this in before, everyone was screaming, and I'd love to have everyone say hi to you guys, but I wanted to bring you the news first. 49ers are leaving Levi's Stadium, going home tonight with a victory. They beat the Patriots 30-13. It was a win that they absolutely needed and a win that they should have gotten. When you see the Patriots play, Patriots are really bad. It felt more like a joint practice than an actual competitive football game. On offense, the Patriots are miserable, just absolutely trash. Fumbles, interceptions, stagnant, slow. Jacoby Brissett getting sacked every 5 seconds. Their running back fumbled and was horrible, and I heard good things about him, and he wasn't good. At one point, they actually had Jermichael Hasty, who's a former 49er, out there because their star running back played terribly. Hasty didn't play any better, by the way. The 49ers, they're leaving here with a win that they needed. This was so necessary for them. Now they're 2-2. They can start going on a roll. The Cardinals just lost 42 to some like 10 or something. So hopefully the 49ers can beat them next week, start getting on a roll. Gigantic with a huge win. And what was, I think, the best takeaway was I felt like the 49ers defense was responsible for this win. The offense did well and performed okay. Brock Purdy threw for 280 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. It was a horrible interception. Now, the 1 touchdown is fucked up because on the scoring drive that he threw a touchdown to George Kittle, they actually threw 3 touchdowns. The first one got called back, or first one ran in by Jordan Mason. Second one, Debo, I think, caught it. Yeah, Debo caught it, but then it got called for illegal formation. And then finally, George Kittle caught a touchdown, and that one stood. So 49ers need to work on their penalties. It was not a clean game. This game would not have won if it was against a competitive team. They also didn't put the offense did not put the Patriots away. 49ers offense really started falling. That's when Brock threw his interception. Although I did think Brock had an incredible game outside of that. He was throwing downfield like crazy. He had 2 downfield throws to Brandon Ayuk that I thought were incredible. He had Juwan Jennings. Jennings was incredible. Debo had a great game. George Kittle needs to be targeted in the red zone. Every catch, every contested catch he makes is incredible. I mean, BA, like I said, he had 2 good catches, but he was still very out of sync, out of rhythm. The touchdown or the interception that Brock threw was to Brandon Ayuk, and there was a couple incompletions to Brandon Ayuk. They're still not in a perfect flow where, I mean, he was hitting Jennings perfect. He was hitting George Kittle even better than Jennings today. Kittle had a phenomenal day, even though Kittle had a rib injury and had to go out for like a play right before halftime, but he came back, he played the rest of the game, and then the defense slowed down after halftime because Fred Warner went out with an ankle injury, but there was reports from Matt Mayoko, Matt Barrows, Grant Cohn, all the beat reporters, that it's an ankle injury, maybe an ankle sprain, but they could have wrapped it up and had him keep playing. But at this point, the 49ers were up like 27-10 to start the third quarter. Hi guys, look at all those 49er fans going back to their hotel. Like I said, it doesn't look very packed right over there, or right here on this side of the road because I went to the less busy side. But over there, I don't know if you can tell, but there's hordes of people. Levi's was packed today, and that entire pregame parking lot was crazy. Mini golf, there was, what is it when you throw the ball in the hole? It was really fun. Brock Purdy had a pretty good game aside from the awful interception. He has to get a hold of that. Today was an interception. He had a fumble last week and a fumble the week before that. So he has to start playing clean football again. But like I said, I really loved that he was challenging downfield. Like I feel like in previous games we've asked kind of where did Brock Purdy's ability to let the ball go, and then people were upset that he was testing downfield, and I was like, well, just last week people were angry that he wasn't throwing the ball down the field more. So what do you want from him? I thought he did incredible. Jordan Mason killed it. Ran for, was it 147 yards? I can correct that in the comments. I have it written down, but I have it written down on my phone, and that's where I'm recording because I'm not at home. But yeah, Jordan Mason, he ran for 100 and something yards, easy, going against a pretty good defense, but he made it look easy. And then he also scored a touchdown, but he should have had 2 touchdowns. There was like a block that had nothing. It was a block on Kittle. That's who they called it on. But they replayed it in the stadium, and even I listened on the broadcast, even the Patriots guys, so not being biased, it was a horrible, horrible call. That one drive where the 49ers had 3 touchdowns on one drive, but only one of them counted, I felt like every call was a bad call. It was very weird. I'm not usually one to blame the refs, and the 49ers won, and I know these things even out, but I felt like the refs were trying to get involved there, and I didn't like it at all. Takeaways are the defense looked 100% back. Now, is that because they were going against the Patriots, and the Patriots are a horrible offense? I'm not sure, but Fred Warner, just a fucking monster. He was the one that scored first, by the way. The first quarter, the 49ers offense, they're still really struggling in the red zone, and especially with 5 yards and under. George Kittle was targeted in the red zone. He actually made the catch and did great. I think Kyle Shanahan needs to get the ball to George Kittle in the red zone. If you look up George Kittle's stats in the red zone, he has incredible contested catch rate, and for some reason he's just not targeted there often, which is pretty upsetting with how good he is. Aside from George Kittle, they really struggled. Even with Jordan Mason, they were struggling to run it in there. Oh, Jake Moody made all of his kicks today. But yeah, the 49ers at first, they were easily walking down the field, like multiple drives, but they really struggled to actually get into the end zone, and so they were kicking a ton of field goals. So actually the first touchdown that was scored by Fred Warner. He had a pick 6, and I'm so happy for Fred, because if you guys watch the Warner House, which is his podcast with his wife, Sydney Warner, he said that his baby, he has a son, brand new son that they had this off season. Today was his son's first game coming. Thought that it was going to give him some extra dad strength, and I definitely feel like that came out. Some other takeaways for maybe if you didn't see, Talanoa Hufanga was out. Oh, Malik Mustafa, he struggled. There was so many opportunities to tackle that he did not. That kind of sucks. So Mustafa, obviously a rookie, was picked this year. Still, I mean, I'm not writing him off. It's his first game, but he struggled. He really, really struggled in this game. But Hufanga, his ankle is injured, which sucks because he obviously just got back from that ACL. But yeah, it's positive. I think the 49ers absolutely should and can beat the Cardinals. I think this offense is doing incredible at walking down the field. They just need to be able to get in the end zone more. They're scoring field goals and occasionally touchdowns, but they need to score more touchdowns, especially when we're talking about going against better teams and better defenses. But like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. A win is a win in the NFL. It's hard to win. As we've seen, going against the Rams was supposed to be an easy win, and it wasn't. So any win is a good win in the NFL. But with this win and seeing how the defense performed, I think the defense should be able to maybe not stop the Cardinals offense, but at least hold them to, I don't know, the Washington Commanders just held Cardinals to under 15. I think this offense can easily get to 30, especially when everyone's getting involved. Jawan Jennings needs to be targeted more. He had an incredible game, had a fucking phenomenal game last week, and it kind of disappointed me that he got less targets this week, and but I understand you want to spread the ball out. Debo was doing well. Ayuk only really had those 2 catches. He wasn't doing very well. My takeaways right now are that the 49ers should be able to use this as momentum to go on a roll. If their defense is playing not like up until this game, they were 30th. The defense was 30th. They were horrible. So if this defense can play average to above average, I think this offense can score enough points, field goals, and touchdowns to beat any team. And it really makes me excited to watch the 49ers going forward. You don't want to watch a team that's just, that you have no hope that they're going to win. And I felt like this game was really exciting because there was lots of hope. There's lots of hope going forward that the 49ers can make a run for the playoffs, get into the playoffs, and hopefully go all the way to the Super Bowl. Hey, what's up?
We vibing.
Are you a 49ers fan?
Nah, I'm Sixburg all the way.
Okay, there you go.
This is what a real ass nigga looks like.
You're a 49er fan?
No, but he doesn't. It's all about sixth grade.
There we go.
Black
there we
and
go.
yellow,
Thanks,
black and
guys.
yellow.
Thanks, guys.
No, you can't be scared of it.
Okay.
Everybody have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you guys Fuck that! Fuck San Francisco!
Okay.
It's Sixburg!
Okay. Okay. Have a good one, guys.
Look at the Steelers fans.
I see.
That was too much. Wait, Sixburg. What happened?
Have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one.
You guys are embarrassing. I'm sorry.
It's totally fine. Have a great one. It was fun. It made for a good intermission. Anyways, I guess there was Pittsburgh fans at the game, kind of random. But now all these 49er fans are staring at me. Look. Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but I can see them more up close and they're like, but I'm fine. I thought that was funny. Anyway, defense came back. We love that. A win is a win, ugly or not. And it's hard to call 30-13 an ugly win. I'm not trying to be negative. 49ers win. A win is a win in the NFL. It gives me hope that the 49ers are going to beat the Cardinals. They beat the Cardinals, are they going to feel that momentum and be able to go into Seattle on Thursday night after that and beat the fucking Seahawks, and then they're going to be up in the rankings again. It's never a dull moment. I will be giving you guys an update after I watch Kyle Shanahan to see if there's any injuries taking away from the game. Oh, that was a big one. Dominic Pooney, he left the game. The offensive line was fucking horrible. Speaking of Brock Purdy, I know that I said he threw for 288 yards and a touchdown. Brock Purdy utilized the hell out of his legs. He got multiple first downs using his legs, which were absolutely critical because the pressure he was facing was immense. It was they subbed in Spencer Burford for Dominic Pooney. I'm hoping that Pooney will be okay because, damn, that offensive line against better defenses, they're gonna struggle. But yeah, win is a win. It was so much fun to attend Levi's and hang out and meet everyone. So I'll be giving you guys more updates to come after Kyle Shanahan gets back to us. So far, there was Kittle, who had, I think, a rib injury, but he was back in the second half playing. Fred Warner, who had the ankle injury, but everyone said that he could have played, but they just decided to hold him out since he was already, since the 49ers were already up by so much. And then the one that we need an update on is Dominic Pooney and also Jordan Elliott, who was subbing in on defense. Jordan Elliott also got injured. Hufanga has that ankle injury, and Mustafa's in there, and that's not a good look. So those are the injuries that I know of so far, and I'll bring you the updates after this. Have a great one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel so much, and I really appreciate it. I want to keep bringing you guys all the breaking news, and it really means a lot for me. Thank you guys so much. Leave a comment. Tell me how this game went for you. Was it a game that you expected to win? How do you feel about next week against the Cardinals? Thank you guys so much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.